So how do we want to start it? I mean, do we just say the beginning, I suppose, and just go on to the first topic, I suppose. Yeah. All right. I'm taking that as a yes.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm watching the Cleveland show. Do you want me to start watching it?
I kind of, yeah, because we're sort of meant to be doing like a podcast sort of thing. I'm gonna need all your attention for this.
It started.
It started 30 seconds ago, but I can always edit any of it out.
Okay, that's the intro.
Okay, I'll keep it as that.
I'm just in a.
So I'll talk about the gameplay quickly. I'll talk about this because obviously you weren't recording the gameplay, so it wouldn't make sense. But
I can say it shit. I can just.
But it's just zombies in the background. Purely because zombies can last a long time without like intermission. So okay.
Shit.
Alright, well thanks man. It's only like 47 minutes, so that's our time limit. I think it's 47 minutes, but I don't think we'll be able to go on for that long anyway. We'll give it a go. I mean, this should be split into a couple of parts.
Speak for yourself, George. I can last. Just
Are we talking?
Yeah, we're talking podcast.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking like sexually, but
don't get your hopes up. Okay, sorry. I've just seen a picture of like a lizard licking its lips. It just made me really laugh.
Oh my god. The maturity level's through the roof. But anyway, so yeah, the first sort of thing I suppose we should talk about is the elephant in the room. Advanced Warfare. Your thoughts, Jacob? Go.
I haven't really seen much about it. I know it's like warfare. It's advanced.
Yeah, you could.
That's my understanding of it. I watched the trailer, which looked pretty good. Like, I thought some of it looked a bit like Borderlands type gameplay, so like a bit cartoonish. But then others looked like it was like real life, and I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I think
like a bit of a mixture.
They have to do they kind of have to do it in terms of going all out with like the changes and stuff, because at the end of the day, COD's becoming pretty shit now, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's the same recycled thing every year.
Depending on who makes it, you know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
yeah, exactly what to expect.
you know you're not gonna die, but then it comes to like Infinity War and you're dead like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Here's an interesting thing for you. The guys at Sledgehammer, the two main developers, I don't know if you knew this, are the two main guys that made Dead Space for EA.
I did not know that.
There you go. They left and formed their own thing. Found that the other day. But
I was gonna say something, sorry. Carry on.
But a lot of people have been like having freakouts about all the new stuff, like all the the suit and everything, and all the new abilities like jumping higher and flying and shit like that. And they're all like freaking out. But to be honest,
you know what?
90% of the stuff, yeah, but 90% of the stuff that you see in the campaign of Call of Duty never makes it to online, does it? If you think about it, like that was a campaign trailer. That wasn't multiplayer at all. Like, if you think about it, on like Black Ops 2,
controlling the dog as well.
Yeah,
controlling the dog on them.
Exactly. And on like Black Ops 2, there was loads of it where you had like I'm trying to think of better examples really, but I suppose the tracker site's a good example. Like that was permanent pretty much, wasn't it? On and you could like turn in like there was invisible enemies on the campaign of Black Ops 2. They had those suits on, didn't they?
Yeah.
And you could control those massive like well they weren't massive, but those robot things as well. So it's like a lot of it doesn't ever get to online anyway. So I wouldn't worry too much about all of that. But it is needed. The change.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you think the two guys, the main guys at Sledgehammer, like one's like a wooden pole and one's just like a bit of like metal?
They're actually a sledgehammer, like.
They fuse, yeah. They
I don't know about
together and it like creates the ultimate like gaming company.
I don't know. They must have done a good job if they managed to make games like that.
Type on a keyboard.
Yeah.
Like,
it's difficulty, like.
We don't know that's how games are made. They literally type in the name of the game and it just generates itself.
Yeah.
That's much how
it's not months of development. Like, I'll tell you something actually, as well, which a lot of people might not have known. Advanced Warfare apparently has been in the works since before Modern Warfare 3 came out. because Sledgehammer said they were working on a Call of Duty before Modern Warfare 3, and then Infinity Ward, about 9 months before Modern Warfare 3 was due to come out, were like, shit, we need help, we're like really behind. So then they dropped it all, and then they helped with Modern Warfare 3, and then they said we'll come back to it, and they did. And so it's been in development for a long time. So I'm quite optimistic. I think it could be really good.
Yeah. But then there's like problems. I don't know why I said problems. I didn't mean to say problems.
Okay.
Let's just move on. Yeah, I haven't. Is like, have guns been released or anything for it?
No.
Like,
They're being really
be like
shady, but
it's gonna be like a new Scar, like
I don't know.
there is on every single Call of Duty.
It's the most consistent gun on it, isn't it? It's in every one.
Yeah.
But I think
they're just going through the alphabet, really.
What is it? It's the 10th of today. I think it's E3 is next month, isn't it? It's in June, and that's when most stuff gets its reveal. So I presume there'll be more stuff then.
I want to go to E3.
I'd love to go to E3. We'll talk about that actually briefly, I suppose. We can go on to E3. That's quite a good little segue there to a different topic.
Whereabouts is it?
America, I think. Los Angeles. Yeah. I don't know if it's Los Angeles, actually. Somewhere in America. But I think... I'll tell you what. This is how quick this year's gone. Do you remember this time last year at E3, I believe was when the Xbox One was like properly announced, wasn't it? Do you remember?
Yeah.
And we watched it. I remember actually watching it at like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I remember because
we were all watching it.
Like, oh no,
yeah.
We just, woo!
And we were all like having fucking like nerd fucks. We were like, oh my god, like this is just so amazing.
And tell you the funniest thing, none of us have got one.
Yeah. Not one of us is currently in ownership of a console.
The reveal of the like slim Xbox when he had like the Xbox like inside Xbox. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I'll get an Xbox One in July, I think.
Yeah.
And then regret buying one, and then rage about it. But I bought one, so I'll be able to rage about it. But no, there's quite a lot of good games. I don't know if you've seen. I think this one's exclusive to PS4 though, which is kind of a bitch. But it's called The Order 1886, and it's set in 1886, obviously. But it's
a bit
yeah. But you fight all these like monster things. I don't really know what they are because they haven't revealed much on it. They've only done like short trailers. But it looks like the game, the way it looks, because it's like I think it's like the Elizabethan time, wasn't it? Or that was all Victorian time, 1886. Yeah. But it's set in that era, so it's like all the smog and all like industrial London and stuff. You know, like when Oliver Twist was and shit like that. Sorry? The Order 1886.
I'll look at it. The Order 1886.
Yeah, just quickly look it up. But it does it really good. It's like you have like these, they're like really, they're really like technologically advanced weapons that you have to fight them, and you're part of like a group of people that are there to protect London and so I think that's like a really cool idea for a game. And it's
the Order 1886 is set in an alternate history of London, where old knights keep all of the world safe from half-breed monsters.
There you go. Beautifully read.
Platforms PS4.
Yeah.
I swear, PS4 don't do many like exclusive games, but the ones they do
are good.
Are literally just amazing. Like The Last of Us.
The Last of Us, yeah.
Like that's absolute quality.
Infamous Second Son, really good game as well.
Yeah.
The Order's going to be a good one. They seem to get a lot of good ones.
There was one that was like released like at the very start, but for the PS3, I think it was.
Oh,
I can't. What the hell is it? I don't know. Leave it in the comments below.
Frat. I'm trying to think what else. There might be some Halo 5. There's a bit of hope that there'll be some Halo 5 announced.
Is there Halo 5?
I
just can't see the point of Halo anymore. I got to Reach and I was just like, nah, I'm out. I can't deal with
Destiny, I don't know if you've heard about that. That's Bungie's newest thing.
Yeah.
That looks really good. There's some of that. The online on that looks really good. What else is there? I'm trying to think. I could quickly get it up actually, but I can't be bothered. There's some other things.
I tell you what I was looking at the other day. The XCOM series. Like I was looking at all them, like the games that they do.
Yeah.
But I thought they start off quite normal, like, and then they just go like really dark really quickly, like fucking monsters, just shit happens like that.
Oh, what was
I really want to like play one, but then I don't. Watch Dogs has come out as well, hasn't it? I just thought.
Watch Dogs, yeah.
That looks really good.
It does.
Let's have a gander.
I'm trying to think of other games like that have gone under the radar a bit. I don't know if it'll be making an appearance at E3. You'd think it would, but that HZ1 or whatever it is called, or H1Z1, which is the new like DayZ style survival game that Sony are making. I think it's Sony, and it's kind of like DayZ, but it's if it's done well, it will be a lot better. Like it will be way better, and it will get a lot more sales. It's scary to think DayZ Standalone is the most sold game on Steam with over 20 million downloads worldwide, and yet it's still in alpha at the minute. It's not even in fucking beta yet, and it's buggy as shit. It's so broken, yet it's the most downloaded game on Steam.
Yeah,
I think that is a big achievement. Like I honestly think
one person we need to ask this about, Dan.
Yeah, I think it's kind of amazing that you know, one guy makes a mod for a game, and then the mod just explodes into something incredible and gets all these servers and stuff, and then
Amazing.
And then you know, the company, I think it's Valve, or no, it's not Valve, whoever it is that makes Armor, I can't even remember. Bohemian Software or something like that. I think it's Bohemian something. I'm sorry, what, Jacob? Had a bit of voice lag there.
Okay, Last of Us then.
Yeah, Last of Us. Anyway.
Stop momentum, I don't know.
It did stop momentum, but no. Yeah,
It's like when you're running, somebody trips you up, you've got to get back up. I don't like it.
That's one of those situations, I suppose.
It is indeed.
But it does look really good. It's going to be on PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Be really very nice.
It's all about all this
Exclusives.
Exclusivity
Yeah, it is a word.
to like a specific console. Like,
Yeah, it's because they pay money, don't they?
Like who pays more? Like whereas I think they should just make it because of like fans and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody thinks like that.
Well, it's about money, isn't it? For nearly everyone.
I'm living in a dream world. That's what I'm living in.
Indeed. You're pissing in the wind if you think they're going to care about fans over money.
Yeah.
But it is one of them things. They all care about money. Why not? I suppose it is one of the most important things nowadays, isn't it? Gets you very far.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, that actually ties us in quite nice to the Last of Us movie that they're making as well. It's quite entertaining. And we said we'd talk about like the cast.
Yeah.
Who you'd want?
Yeah, cast.
Who would you want to be like Joel? Who would you want to be?
Joel?
Yeah, the main guy.
I thought, you need somebody who's good with a beard.
Yeah.
Because Joel got a lovely beard.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I think, maybe Hugh Jackman, but he's not grey enough.
Oh, that's quite good.
Jackman.
Yeah, I didn't think about him.
Hugh Jackman.
Hmm.
Who are you thinking about?
I was thinking someone like Liam Neeson.
Yes, he'd be quite good.
Because he's pretty old.
Yeah.
And he's Liam
I
Neeson.
tell you what though.
But
Yeah, he's just bad ass.
Yeah. But that could do it. I didn't think about Hugh Jackman. That's quite a good one. I need someone. There's people like that. I'd say people that you know can play the part quite well.
Yeah. Sorry.
I would say who would play Ellie, but I don't really know any like child actors, to be honest.
Ellie.
Or actors.
I was thinking if she was a bit like older, because Emma Watson can pull off the like younger girl.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But she's not old.
No, she's only like 14, isn't she?
Sort of like,
So it'd be difficult.
Yes. I
know someone who could, but Ariel Winter from Modern Family.
Kinney.
Emily Kinney, no, I don't think she could. She's blonde, for starters. And she's like 30. But
yeah, but she looked 12.
yeah, that's true.
Fine.
Yeah. But Ariel Winter from Modern Family could probably do it.
Yeah.
She could pull it off.
She's quite a good actor. Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan. No, we said actor, not complete fuckhead. Shots fired from me there at Lindsay Lohan.
Shots fired.
Lindsay, if you're watching this, come at me, bro.
Which she won't be.
Obviously.
Which she will not. No chance.
We should tweet her.
She's still in rehab, God.
I don't know if they have access to YouTube. Rockets launched. But
Shots fired.
I don't know who like would be the best person for him. We'd have to for Joel definitely. There's quite a few contenders.
Yeah, I think Hugh
Jackman, I quite like that. Grey him up a little bit. Definitely.
I did think Carl from The Walking Dead. Why did I say Carl when he?
I was gonna say Carl's about. He's a guy for one.
Oh.
He's a kid.
Oh, what's her name? I'm looking up child actors. I know it's quite.
I was gonna say, yeah, be careful.
Calm down.
Careful what sites you on. Tense moments.
She. The girl who play no, okay. The girl who plays Lucy in Narnia. Georgia had.
Oh yeah. I suppose.
She's quite good.
Or the one. I don't know if you've seen Kick-Ass 1 or Kick-Ass 2, or both.
Yeah.
But the girl out of that
Kick-Ass
that plays the little superhero girl.
Yeah. Oh.
She could do it.
Oh.
Because they don't really have to look like them necessarily, but.
Yeah. But I think, yeah, if Hugh Jackman like did his hair, like,
yeah,
I think he could be a good Joel.
A lot of people were saying, I can't remember what I want to say Troy Baker is the guy's name who does the voice of Joel.
Yeah.
A lot of people were just saying let him do it, but the thing is he doesn't look anything like the part. Like he doesn't look anything.
Yeah,
he's also the voice of Delson from Infamous as well. If you didn't know, he's also the voice of about 900 other fucking people because he's in too many games. Apparently, he gets a lot of criticism for it because he's the voice of like a lot of characters in games.
Yeah.
I think that'd be quite good though. Yeah, Hugh Jackman. You're on point now.
I'll look up some.
Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm looking up some rumors. I'm looking up some what to play. Oh, that's a good one.
What?
Ellen Page.
Shit, yeah, Ellen Page.
She looks
Yeah.
exactly like her. She looks exactly like her. I'm not even joking.
Ellen Page is in. She's the voice of the girl in.
Yeah, Ariel Winter. That's one. Another one.
What's the fucking game called, Jake? That Ellen Page is in. Where she's the little girl. What's the game? It's exclusive to PS3. You were on about it earlier.
Yeah. It's not the last. It's where he has that like monster, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Does she?
Yeah.
What's the monster's name?
I can't remember. But I can't even remember what it's called. But we won't beat ourselves up about it. Okay.
Aiden. That's what it's called.
You what? Sorry.
That's what it's called. Aiden.
Oh,
Aiden.
I thought you meant the game. I got really excited then.
That's what the monster's called. One sec. Technical difficulties.
I keep thinking like Outlast and stuff, but it's not Outlast. You know when you just it's really annoying me.
Game.
Yeah.
Beyond Two Souls.
Beyond Two fucking Souls. That's it.
Jesus.
I knew it was something like that. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, Ellen Page could do it.
Oh my God. Yeah, Ellen Page. I'm not even joking. She looks exactly like her.
That's a good idea. Trying to think.
She's too young to play it. Who's it? Oh, I don't know. It's gone. Oh, okay. One of the rumored. I'm not. This is entirely not racist. Okay.
Oh God.
But there's this girl called Amanda Stenberg, and she plays Rue in the Hunger Games.
Oh yeah.
You know the
Yeah.
tribute. Yeah. And they're rumoring her to play it, and I'm like, it's not.
I don't think it's not racist. I don't think they would put an African American in as a Caucasian girl. I don't think they would do that.
Yeah.
I'm treading very lightly here to not offend anyone, but I don't think they would do that. No. She could play if they ever put the DLC bit in. She could play her friend.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I can't remember what her name is, but
I'm thinking, what's that girl in Walking Dead? You know, the two that Carol looked at.
Oh, yeah, the older one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that kills her sister. Spoilers once again, but
yeah.
Yeah.
We should say spoilers.
Yeah, we should, but oh well. If you haven't seen The Walking Dead, it's your own fault for missing out on a great program.
Yeah.
It's your own fault for not being up to date. Season 4's been finished for like a month now. Screw you guys.
Yeah.
That's true. Actually, we did just completely ruin season 4, but oh well.
Yeah.
I got angry that ended on a cliffhanger.
I know. It's too big of a.
You don't leave a season on a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
You
no.
just. Anyway, I don't want to get into that too much.
What were we? Last of Us. Okay, cast. I'm gonna have a look at like rumored actors for Joel now,
Okay.
so we can like do a bit if I can get back because Apple like okay 10 actors who could play Joel. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, yeah, like I said, Hugh Jackman. Oh, that's a good one. Russell Crowe.
Oh. Yeah. Russell Crowe.
Gladiator. Yeah. Because of Gladiator, he's quite good.
Yeah, you could do that.
Brad Pitt.
I don't think Brad Pitt would work as Joel.
Bradley Cooper.
No. Bradley Cooper's... No. He's the wrong sort of person to play him. You need someone who's just a bit of like a salt of the earth kind of guy. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Gerard Butler.
Yes.
Gerard Butler.
Yes.
He's not bad.
He could do it.
If he grayed his hair.
Yeah.
Because he's got like the face, hasn't he? Like that rough.
Yeah. That's what I'm about. Like they have to have like a salt of the earth sort of feel about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gerard Butler. That could work. That's quite a good one. Fucking Bradley Cooper.
Silver Linings Playbook, mate. But it's because it gives like a suggestion why they should be in it, and it's like Hugh Jackman because of Prison as an X-Men because he's such a good actor,
Yeah.
Russell Crowe and Jared, but obviously, and it's like Bradley Cooper because of American Hustle because it's such like the game, The Last of Us.
Yeah. The similarities, you know.
Yeah, Liam Neeson's in there.
Yeah.
And literally, they say on this website exactly the same as you did. Liam Neeson, because why? Question mark. Because he's Liam Neeson.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
the only reason you need. He's Liam Neeson.
All the other actors, there's like paragraphs, and then it's just him, and it's 2 lines, and that is simply the 2 lines.
That's all you need, don't it? He's Liam Neeson. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. The guy's just a god. He just is. End of. Liam Neeson, what a beast.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe. Oh no. I was about to say his daughter in Taken, which I don't know.
Oh yeah, she's a bit too old as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, this is a different website. 11.
Alright.
Edward Norton. Don't know who the fuck.
Right. Not American, so we won't.
Yeah, probably. Who? These people, they're like 20.
They need older people.
Joel's
I was gonna say, Joel's like in his 50s almost at that point.
Ben Affleck, are you serious?
Ben Affleck. Matt Damon, just because he's in everything.
No.
Robert Downey Jr. couldn't do it because he's too good at playing a sort of cocky person. You know what I mean? Like he's like Iron Man. He's too good at that.
Like
it wouldn't work.
Seen? Oh, Bryan Cranston. He actually.
I suppose
Maybe.
what we've got to think about is I would imagine they're not going to necessarily care what they look like, unfortunately, because I would imagine they're not going to care too much about us people that have actually known the game.
Christian Bale.
They're not going to go for Christian Bale.
Yeah. Maybe he's a bit too.
Yeah.
Too young. He can play. He's good at.
He is a very good actor. He's good in The Dark Knight. But I think they won't go at our angle. They won't go for us as an audience of people that know the game.
Yeah.
I think they'll go for people that don't know it, and I guarantee you this will happen. Loads of people will watch it, and they'll come up to me and say 2 things. They'll be like, "Have you seen the Last of Us movie?" And I'll say, "Of course I have. I'll go and watch it." But then they'll say, "Oh my god, whoever came up with that movie idea was genius," and I will just be like, "Oh." I'll just facepalm. I'll just like, come on, it's a fucking huge game beforehand. I think that game has one of the best storylines of any game ever.
Yes.
It's up there.
Like I say, this is another like I was saying earlier, a PS4 exclusive.
Yeah.
It's just like absolutely outstanding.
It's up there with Far Cry and Bioshock in terms of storyline.
Yeah.
I do think Infamous had a really good one as well, purely because I don't know if you watched a lot of that, but the actual like emotion in their faces, like the next gen graphics, it made it look like they were real. You know what I mean? Like you could really, I don't know how it was done. The acting in it made it look like it was like people. I don't know. It didn't. It made it look like it was more than voice acting because of how good it looked. And if they can do that with all games now, they're gonna create real emotion and stuff. And I don't know. Do you know the story of Infamous? So I can spoil it for everyone.
No, I literally haven't.
Okay, well, I'm gonna spoil it. Spoilers. But when his brother dies, like, you get really, like, it does make you really sad. You're like, shit, because they have so much banter. Like, they have so many little jokes between them and stuff. Because it's his older brother who's always trying to, like, look over him and protect him, and then you're, like, the rebellious little brother who just fucks around all the time and can't take anything seriously.
Yeah.
So then when he dies, you're just like, oh my god. No. Reggie. And he's called Reggie as well. So. But we'll move on a little bit from... We'll move on to, like, more zombie stuff, I suppose. We might as well. We've been going, like, almost half an hour, to be fair. We did quite well.
I was about to say something. What was I going to say? Oh, Jesus Christ, what was I going to say? I want to talk about something before.
Yep.
About, while we're sticking on, like, movies and
okay.
like, shows. You know, I love Arrow.
Yeah.
It's, like, my favourite program in the world. Like, in the world.
I do.
They're doing a spin-off of it. And do you know what it is?
What is it?
It's freaking Flash, George. They're doing Flash as a TV show.
Oh my god.
But it's going to be, like, serious, and they're going to be, like, an hour-long episode. And it's sick. Absolutely sick. And I want to know who's playing him. I'm just going to have a look at it.
As in, like, Flash is in...
Yeah, Flash is in the run guy. Flash. Okay, Flash. That's it. not Adobe Flash. No, I don't.
You need to be more specific on your Google searches, Jake. Quite clearly.
Yes, it's like it's a spin-off series of Arrow, basically.
Yeah.
Because they. And yeah, speaking. Hang on, sorry.
I can hear you getting all excited.
I don't even know what to say now. Stupid pad.
Stress levels.
Literally saying nothing. It's just a picture of him.
Well, that's not helpful. Maybe there's not much out on it yet.
It's not really helpful. Yeah, it's like I think I'm not sure how it's gonna spin off it yet.
I'm sure they'll do a good job of it because it's a well-written TV show anyway. So if it's the same guys,
as well, it's DC.
Yeah.
It's DC.
So if it's the same people behind it as it is with Arrow, I would imagine that they'll do a good job of it. So they'll make it, convincing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I think DC and Marvel now are like really, really good at their like films and stuff. Like the actual like superhero films now are amazing. Well, both the Spider-Man films now, Jesus Christ, what films?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, spoiler, Gwen dies. Whoever watches this is just gonna get all of their films and TV ruined.
Yeah, we should just call it spoiler at the title. Oh my god!
What?
Shit! I spins off.
Wait, what?
Oh my god! Okay, in the Arrow. Okay, I'm gonna go nerd now.
Oh god.
I've seen the actor. I've just seen the actor who plays Flash.
Yeah.
And that's me. Cheers. Okay. Anyway. There's a guy who knows the Arrow, who is obviously like the freaking bowman.
Yeah.
And there's a bit in it. There's his partner, Felicity. She goes out with this boy, and then he goes in a coma, sort of thing. He gets struck by lightning, and he goes in a coma. It's all you hear of him, and then he just goes away for like the rest. It was like in the middle of like season 2.
Oh, so it was quite well hidden.
So far.
That's quite clever.
And there's one thing, and like he's lying there, and on his neck this like flash symbol comes up, and it like just like starts like disintegrating across his body, and then it's just like he's fine, and he's just like in a coma.
Like Bolt.
He's hopefully gonna pull through. Yeah. It's like,
but not like Bolt.
I don't.
You know the little dog.
I think he might. Like make an appearance in the last one.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Because
it'd be a way to tie it in.
Yeah. Mhm. It's good. I'll watch it. Gotta watch it.
It's a very good way of doing it.
Yeah, I think it is. Because he like knows he's the Arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'll do a good job. I'm sure they will.
Yeah, they will.
All superhero movies are good.
What were you going to talk about before I went? Zombies.
Oh yeah. Just like general stuff.
Because you're random, and we just do zombies for now.
Yeah. Well, we don't.
They're random, and then you're playing zombies gameplay in the back.
Well, yeah. I thought we should have a bit of relevance. So, I mean, there's always that like little part of you that would love like a zombie outbreak, wasn't there?
I can't wait.
Like a bit of you loves the idea of it. Like quite a lot of me, realistically, when I think about it, thinks actually I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Because they seem to skip over a lot of things in zombie films, like where you go for a shit, and like they always
you got to do it like Zombieland style.
and they always
Cardio.
and they always seem to have like, for instance, in this country, let's face it, they always seem to be happy just drinking water and like eating bread and shit. But yeah,
You're never gonna live.
I love Diet Coke. So do you. You know, we're mutual Diet Coke lovers. I can confidently say,
Yeah, I'm drinking one right
so
now.
am I. I drink way too many in a day. But I mean, we wouldn't get that anymore, or very rarely. People don't think about that. Like they're always like, oh yeah, I'd love it to happen, but they don't really consider like those little luxuries, like no internet.
Yeah.
No internet. Jesus. What would you do all day? I mean, you'd be surviving, I suppose, but so you wouldn't think about it. But no internet. Come on. That's a lot of stuff. Like no TV. A lot of it would just be boredom. I think. Like insufferable boredom that you have to just sort out. And it's a bit of a weird one. Like I think. A lot of people think as well, especially with this country, like, they're always like, oh, I'd get a gun. Well, you wouldn't that easily, would you?
Mhm.
I mean, we live, like, I'm not going to give away our location, but we live in what's technically kind of known as the countryside, I suppose. But there's still not that many. If I still wouldn't have a clue where to get a gun now.
Yeah. Maybe a police station, but they don't even have
No.
guns, do they, really?
They might have, like,
Not in England.
no.
Anyway. I mean,
Unless it's like a.
in America, you can pretty much knock down a door. Everyone's got, like,
Everyone's packing over there.
handgun or something.
But yeah, it's a different story.
Yeah.
But I don't know, that people overlook like the simple things. Like what would be like on the first day, what would be the first thing you'd do? Let's say there's like no adults, because then you don't have like parents and shit to help out. Let's just say it's just, you know, your age and our age and under. What would you do if you had to like take charge?
I'll go and get my girlfriend.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'd go to Tesco.
You go to Tesco? What, the one by you?
Tesco Express.
Or just...
Yeah, Tesco.
Why is that?
Or Morrison's. Morrison's is probably...
I was going to say, it's bigger, isn't it?
Stock up, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
Like, where would you hide?
I'd
Or, like, survive? Like,
don't...
I thought about this. It's not easy.
You need to go somewhere, like, secluded.
Yeah.
Like the proper country, like in the middle of a field, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because nobody's gonna there's not gonna be any zombies there. They're all gonna be in the towns.
Yeah. I think I'd, you know the golf course near where I live?
Yeah.
I think I'd just go in one of the fields off, like, the side of that. Because it's just, like...
Rendezvous there?
Yeah. Because there's just a load of
We all
fields.
know how it turned out in The Walking Dead, don't we? For their group.
Yeah, but...
They eventually started coming up in the mountains.
Yeah, but that's because they drove the cars up there and they made noise and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And there was fire. They made rookie errors. We'd be freaking pro. Bear in mind, like, if I got everyone I knew, or most people I knew who were my age and under, and there was like a group of like 100 of us there, I think we could survive it.
Yeah.
Because I'd just be like,
Well, we do.
you know, you motherfuckers go get stuff, like supplies, like food. You go get, so you're in charge of food and water, and I'd assign people. I'd be like, you're in charge of food and water, you're in charge of building materials and tools and stuff. And then I'd get some people that are building, and then I'd have people on watch, and you just, you know...
Like a big game of Clash of Clans.
Kind of, but with zombies more so.
I was just like, really? You're like, no, not really.
I mean, like, I would
No,
get... Or I would, like...
Do what the governor does. We like spoilers.
The governor does, like, build, like, a town.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Just get like a road and like block everything off, block all the entrances, get people posted up,
Yeah.
like, switch over.
You could do it.
Or do it camouflage and put zombies like with no arms and no legs out there.
I think I would I would honestly just go to a field and I would get temporary little like huts built, and then over the course of maybe 6-7 months I would get a huge hole dug, like a fucking massive deep hole. But I wouldn't get it so that it's all like open. I would get it so there's an entrance and you go under and then it's all open underground, like an open cave system. And then you can light it up with like lanterns and shit. And then if you're underground, it's gonna be so hard for them to get to you if you just have like a decent entrance. And you can just live underground until you get rid of most of them, and then. But I think it would be either that or, as you said, get a road with like quite a few houses, maybe like a supermarket on or something, like quite a big stretch of road. Just slowly clear it out, block it off.
Mhm.
One entrance either way, and just live on either side of the road in the houses that are already there. It's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I mean, that's good.
I don't think that people would stand much of a chance. Or zombies would stand much. I think that's a good idea. Or I'd go to London and then
No.
get all the way down to London and go like Buckingham Palace, live there. Just clear that out.
I have to say the Queen would probably be there.
Yeah, should probably be a lot. Well, no, because if I said like everyone over our age isn't, we'd have to kill the Queen as a zombie. So.
Cool. That'd be story to tell.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, you could be like, listen, I'm the one that put her down.
Yeah.
Share that with your friends. Anyway, we've done what, like 36 minutes, so I'll start wrapping it up. Now is probably like the best thing. So I'll probably split this into 2 parts. Apologies for any lag on Jacob's voice that we had. We had technical difficulties. I'll try edit most of it out, but thanks for watching. We'll do more of these in the future. Definitely. It's quite successful. Yeah, just us chatting shit. And we'll definitely be up for doing more of these.
I'll leave you with a quote.
Oh, God.
Don't piss into the wind.
Well, there you go. You heard it here first.
We're out.
Thanks for watching, guys. And we'll hopefully see you in a future video.